Hey, what up, folks? Welcome to the Film Focus page. It's me, Mr. P, again. I'm going to be giving you my news review of Thor Ragnarok, directed by Taika Waititi and starring Chris Hemsworth, Jrff Goldblum, Mark Ruffalo, Tom Hiddleston, Tessa Thompson, Cate Blanchett, and Anthony Hopkins. Now, the Marvel franchise is a franchise that can seem to do no wrong. This franchise has gone from strength to strength, and it's unlike anything I've ever seen before. Each and every film is just as good as the last, and they just keep on getting better and better and better. Now, with the Thor films, they've only done two films, and the films have been pretty much hit and miss. The first film was entertaining. The second film, I was a bit on the fence with when I saw it. And then they did a third film. And you're really going to wonder, can it be any good than the first film? Can it be as an improvement on the second film? And can it match up to any other Marvel films that have been released? And the answer is as a resounding yes. This film was thoroughly entertaining from start to finish. Now, let me just give you what the premise is. Now, in this film, we see Loki and Thor, played by Tom Hiddleston and Chris Hemsworth. They learn from their father, played by Anthony Hopkins, that they have a sister called Helena, played by Cate Blanchett, and she plays a character called Olga. And Olga's name is actually the goddess of death. And she wants to take over Asgard. Now, in their first confrontation, Thor is propelled to another world, which is occupied by this hedonistic, dictator played by Jrff Goldblum, who's on cracking form in this film. And there, Chris Hemsworth, he allies himself with Valkyrie, played by the beautiful Tessa Thompson, and Hulk, and a few other characters, and they try to break free from this world and try to save Asgard. This film ticks all of the boxes. And I think credit has to go to the comedic direction that Taika Waititi took. Now, Taika Waititi is an up-and-coming director. He did this film called What We Do in the Shadows, which is a film that gained cult status, and it was a really, really profound but very, very funny comedy. And this film has the laughs coming at you thick and fast. It is a thoroughly entertaining film, and I think it's the funniest Marvel film today. It's up there with the Guardians of the Galaxy films, and I think it can take its it can say, you know what, we owe this to you, Guardians of the Galaxy, because Guardians of the Galaxy was more comedy than comic book. And I think this is where Thor took a page out of his book from, where it was just, you know what, let's entertain, but at the same time, let's have a really, really good film, a really, really strong script, and a really, really strong villain. And this film ticks all of the boxes. Everybody is on cracking form in this film. Everything, and again, this film has its tongue firmly in cheek. It's got some really, really great action sequences. It's got some great comedic one-liners. There's an appearance from Stan Lee, as there always is. And, each and every one in this film has their time to shine. I was particularly impressed with Chris Hemsworth. He demonstrated his ability as a comedic actor, in addition to being a heroic one. Whilst he's bulging, he's got the biceps and everything, his comedic timing was impeccable. And the comedic ability between him and Tom Hiddleston was just so on point, and I loved every minute of it. They made an excellent comedic duo as Thor and Loki. Also, the gorgeous Tessa Thompson, who I know we're going to be hearing more of, and she was in Creed. She was very, very on point as Valkyrie. She got to kick ass in this film. She was this drunken warrior, and she was very, very good in this film. She put on a very, very good accent as a British person, but she was thoroughly entertaining in this film. What was also thoroughly entertaining, who I thought stole the show, was Jrff Goldblum's character. He was just so entertaining, and word was that Taika Waititi, the director, allowed Jrff Goldblum to improvise a lot of the scenes in the film. Also, Mark Ruffalo reprises his role of David Banner, the Hulk, in this film. And what I found quite interesting is that we saw more of the Hulk in this film than we did of Bruce Banner. So Hulk was able to talk. He had his own ability to shine comedically in this film as well, which I thought was quite interesting. But also when we get to David Banner, played by Mark Ruffalo, the comedy banter between him and Thor is just excellent. And again, I think this is based on the chemistry that these actors have. And when the chemistry of an actor is strong off screen, it can easily transfer on screen, and it done that very, very well. On the whole, I think that this has to be one of the best comic book films that's been released. I wouldn't say it's better than Logan. Logan was just on another level, but in terms of entertainment value, in terms of popcorn value, this film ticks all of the boxes. I think it's the best Thor film out of the three. And again, Marvel just keeps on going from strength to strength. I cannot wait to see how these characters fit in in the next Marvel film, which will be Black Panther, and then Avengers Infinity Wars. I cannot wait for that. And, you know, for me, I think DC have their work cut out for them, because in a few weeks' time, Justice League comes out. And it'll be really, really interesting to see how this film compares with the other previous Marvel films. And can it even compete in any way, shape or form? We shall see. But on the whole, this film was just thoroughly entertaining. And you're going to be hearing a lot from a lot of critics saying that. It was just a thoroughly entertaining film. 2 hours and 10 minutes. It's paced perfectly. It is beautifully acted. Chris Hemsworth, you know, again, has proven himself to be a very, very good actor, both comedic-wise and dramatic-wise, and I can't wait to see what he does next. Taika Waititi, I hope that he helms another Marvel film, because he has shown himself to be a really good actor, because he voices one of the characters in this film, and he has all the great comedic one-liners, but he's also shown himself to be a great comedic director and a great action director. So let's see how he does well next. But on the whole, I think everybody had their chance to shine. I think this is one of the best Marvel films ever made. I think it's one of the best comedic films from Marvel, up there with Guardians of the Galaxy 1 and 2. I think that Chris Hemsworth was very, very charismatic in this film, up there with Robert Downey Jr.'s character as Tony Stark. And I loved every minute of it. So I'm going to give this film a resounding 9 out of 10. Is it one to watch? Absolutely. Is it one to buy in your DVD collection? Absolutely. In fact, I'll go as far as says, hell yes. When it comes out, Blu-ray, if it's £10, £15, get it, because it'll be money well worth spent. So, that's what I think about Thor Ragnarok. Feel free to follow me on Instagram, on Facebook. Please feel free to subscribe to this channel. Please feel free to leave your comments below. What's your favourite Thor film? What's your favourite Marvel film? What do you think they're going to do in Avengers Infinity? You looking forward to Black Panther? Are you looking forward to Justice League? Feel free to leave your comments, and I shall see you on the next film review. Stay blessed. Peace.